Hello gamers! Welcome to another one of my videos on RetroArch. In this video, we are going to use an updated version of my RetroArch Libretro thumbnails downloader version 3.0 with Rom Renamer.xlsm. It is an upgraded version from my previous video in my other channel. In this version, we can now rename our ROMs the same as the thumbnails. Another new option is the checkbox called Match Any. This allows us to match any part of the text and not just the start, by using the inString function, but with one setback, it takes a little bit longer. Since it is an option, we are able to uncheck it. Another new feature not found in the previous version is that every thumbnails or images in the preview box will be saved to a local folder. I have already downloaded the necessary GBA cores, video settings such as aspect ratio, set the user interface to XMB, imported GBA content or ROMs from my desktop, etc. Refer to my previous video on how to set up RetroArch version 1.21.0, how to import content, etc. The link is in the description below. Are you ready to retro? Let's go. On my desktop. In this GBA folder there are two ROMs or games for this demo. ROMs usually have these weird long file names. Previously I would renamed or shorten them by removing those weird text in parenthesis or brackets. Unfortunately, it is meant for front-end scraper to use when it come to getting thumbnails. Duh! When you open RetroArch. To get to this menu. From Setting, select User Interface then choose Appearance. Set the thumbnail settings as shown here. Primary thumbnail as box art. Secondary thumbnail as screenshot also known as snap. Icon thumbnail as content logo. As for thumbnail vertical disposition, set it to on. In the GBA imported content. These two ROMs are playable now, but the interface is without any thumbnails at all. When we try to download thumbnails, it fails to do so. As you can see, scraping was done but no box art or snaps being displayed. It has to do with the file name of the ROM. Let's fix that. Open the Excel program. We are using version 3.0 now. In tab sheet 1, always start a new project by clicking the Reset All button. Next, click the RetroArch button. Make sure you see RetroArch folder in the folder name box then click OK. When you are in the correct folder where retroarch.exe is found, you will see the path listed in cell C4. Next, click the Emulators button. For this demo, select this GBA playlist. Make sure you see the playlist file name in the file name box then click OK. For a newly imported playlist. Its thumbnails /emulator folder is usually not found and will be created by my program. This will not happen if scraping via RetroArch thumbnails downloader was successful. Just click OK to close the message box. In tab sheet 2. The creation of folder and subfolders were logged here. At this juncture, my program will also create a local folder called LR Thumbnails at the same directory as the Excel file is. This folder will collect all thumbnails or images that was clicked for preview. This folder will be accessed when we click the local button. Back to tab sheet 1. As you can see, the emulator's name will be in cell C5 and ROMs will be listed from cell C6 onwards, if any. Let's select a ROM. The selected ROM will be highlighted in red. As for the art type in cell F4, select Logos. Check the Match Any checkbox. This option will search any part of the image file name and match our search text. It uses the function called inString. Now, click Local button. An input box with the selected ROM as the default search text will pop up. Change the search text to this word revival as it is found in the middle of the file name. Lower or uppercase letter doesn't matter, because my program uses the lcase function to search. This way, any images that contains this word in it will be returned as found. Now click OK. It returns a not found error message. It happens for two reasons. First, there wasn't any match. Second, the local folder is empty. Thus we need to get from the web. Now, click Libretro button. Enter the same word as before and click OK. An Internet Explorer will be activated. In case Internet Explorer is not activated, refer to my previous video on how to enable the internet references, the link is in the description below. Once the scraping finished. Since we enabled the Match Any option, any thumbnails with the word revival in it will be listed here in column E. When we select a thumbnail, the image will be shown in the preview box. At this juncture, it will also be downloaded to the local folder, as shown here. In many cases, the image or thumbnails such as box arts, snaps and titles should be of the same file name. So if we were to rename the ROM as the logo file name, except for the file extension of course, we should be able to get the rest of the other thumbnails. What we are going to do now is to rename our ROM. Click the Rom Renamer button. To confirm, click Yes. Now our selected ROM is renamed accordingly. This action will also be logged in tab sheet 2. Let's import this logo to RetroArch. Click Copy to RetroArch button. Click Yes to confirm. You can close the message box. In tab sheet 2, details of file copy is logged here. If we were to click the local button now and search for this logo, as you can see, the message says that local search found a match. Thus we do not need to get it from the web, at least for this ROM anyway. Next, click on another ROM. Whenever we click another cell, the worksheet _selection change will be triggered and the image list and preview box will be cleared, ready for the next ROM. Now click Libretro button and enter the word Yoshi in the input box, then click OK. We got 17 items matched from the web page. Once you have selected an image and can see that it is the correct logo, go ahead and rename the ROM by clicking the Rom Renamer button. Click OK to close the message box. Now we copy or import the image to RetroArch. Once we have all our ROMs renamed and imported their logos, close the Excel program and open RetroArch. As you can see, it is not updated yet. That's because we need to refresh the playlists. From Settings, select Playlists. Manage Playlists. Select the emulator. Refresh playlist. When we go back to GBA imported content, our UI is looking slightly better than before. Let's download the rest of the thumbnails. Select again, then scroll to Download Thumbnails and hit Enter. As you can see, we get both the box art and snaps downloaded here. Repeat the same process with all our ROMs. Now our UI is looking so much better than before. This is what we want. Let's launch a game. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.